All right, so now we'll tackle the propane area. So again, we have that over here. Turn that stakeout layer back on. I'm going to select this line here. And we don't need this whole line here. So instead of copying it, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a new layer. So I'm just going to draw a new line. So I'm going to call this, propane area. We could just leave it on the DTM layer, or we'll go ahead and make it a DTM propane area. So if you do a lot of fuel stations, you're probably going to have similar features, right? So that's why I think making the layers would be beneficial. You may never use this layer again on another project, or maybe once in a while, but it's easier to delete or ignore than to have to sit here and add these every single time. So the reason we're doing it in this particular case is because we started with no layers built, and at the end of this course, I'm going to show you how to turn this into a template so you can use it in the future. I think I said that a couple times. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here and I'm just going to draw in, and I'm going to start at this point right here. And that picks up an elevation of 24, which should be the ground elevation, which it is there. Now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to pick this line. And for the elevation, I'm just going to hit save. And I'm going to pick this line. I'm going to hit save. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to pick a point right here on this line right here. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to select line, and I'm going to pick this line right there, and the elevation is going to be that. Okay. So then I'm going to come down here. We're going to grab that one. I'm going to hit save, hit this one, click save, and then we're going to end it back here where this line comes in, which should be 23 to 21, 23, 21. All right. So now if I close this, let me look up here. Yep, there we go. So looking at the island here, upside down, kind of. Right. I can turn off that, and it leaves me with that line there. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to pick this line. We have a curb cut in here, I guess. So I'm going to right click, edit, and I'm going to pick this point here. And I'm just going to add a segment, and we'll just snap it to that point there. Okay. And I'm going to close that. And again, looking at the detail, we probably could take this one and edit it and do the same thing. Left click once, add after last segment, and just come down here and snap to the end of that. And that just will close off that area in there. Again, we may need to check with the engineer about what his intent is there, or look at the details to see what's going on, but that should be good. So I think we have all the 3D information that we need, and we could go ahead and build a surface now. So we'll do that next, but before we do that, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the PDF so that we can verify that we've got everything and that our CAD data does actually match the PDF and that there's no problem. So that's something you do want to do, is check to make sure, because the PDF is your binding document. So we'll go ahead and show you that next.